Qatar. This is Qatar, a tiny country in the desert, nestled in the Middle East. Qatar is super small, has fewer people than many cities, yet it's the richest place on the whole planet. But hey, how did this little nation in the desert become so incredibly wealthy? Let's dive in and uncover the awesome tale of Qatar's wealth. Think of Qatar like a desert fairy tale. It started small, mostly known for fishing, and then, boom, it became a superstar. The secret? They're like wizards with their smart money moves, cool ways of managing stuff like natural resources, and making friends all over the world. So, join me as we uncover this incredible story behind Qatar's riches. 1. The power of resource wealth. Picture Qatar's desert as a giant treasure map, and guess what? They didn't find gold or shiny diamonds, but something even more amazing: natural gas. Back in the 1970s, they discovered something massive called the North Field. It's not just big, it's the biggest gas field anywhere on our whole planet. And this discovery totally changed Qatar's future. But it wasn't just about finding gas. Qatar used groundbreaking technology to turn this gas into liquefied natural gas, LNG, making it easier to transport around the world. This innovation put Qatar in the driver's seat of the global LNG market, making them the top seller, especially to places like Asia, where the demand for energy is huge. So, this small desert nation became a powerhouse, not because of traditional riches, but by harnessing the incredible power of their hidden gas reserves. It's like they found a magic lamp, but instead of a genie, they got incredible wealth and success. 2. Economic strategy and visionary investments. Qatar's success story isn't just about finding riches, it's about what they did with all that wealth. They didn't just sit on their treasure trove of money, they made smart moves. They created something called the Qatar Investment Authority, like a giant piggy bank, and guess what? It's filled with a mind-blowing $330 billion. Now, what do they do with all that cash? They don't keep it under their mattresses, that's for sure. They're like expert players in a giant game of Monopoly. They buy fancy buildings all around the world, from sky-high towers to luxurious hotels. But that's not all. They also own pieces of big companies you might have heard of, like Barclays, a big bank in the UK, and the tech giant known for its catchy fruit logo, Apple. But wait.
There's more!
Qatar's investment authority even has a hand in the entertainment world, owning a piece of the magic at Disney. Ever watched a blockbuster movie or visited one of their theme parks? Yep, that's partly owned by Qatar too. Basically, Qatar doesn't just sit and watch its money grow. It plays a smart money game, making sure that its wealth keeps growing and growing. 3. Transformative infrastructure and ambitious projects. Qatar isn't just building roads and stadiums, it's creating a whole new world. If you watched the last FIFA World Cup in Qatar, you might have seen the incredible stadiums and felt the excitement. Did you know they spent over $200 billion to host that World Cup? That's the most money ever spent on a FIFA World Cup in history. But here's the thing, it's not just about soccer, it's about the future. Qatar's plan isn't just to throw a big party. It's like setting up a giant magnet to attract lots of smart people and cool companies. By doing this, they're creating a brand new economy that's not all about oil. It's like planting seeds for new businesses to grow and make Qatar even better. So, while everyone's cheering for soccer, Qatar is quietly building a future where everyone wins. 4. Diplomatic turmoil and resilience. Imagine Qatar in a big friendship web. They are best buddies with the United States, but then had a huge fight with their nearby neighbors, including Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Egypt, in 2017. It was like a big storm in their friendships, and suddenly, those neighbors didn't want to play nice anymore. This made things really tricky for Qatar, causing some money problems and shaking up their awesome airline, Qatar Airways. But here's where Qatar showed its superhero strength. They didn't just sit around feeling sad, they hustled hard. They made new friends from different places, found creative solutions, and kept their chin up. Despite the stormy times, they stood tall, showing everyone their amazing resilience, like bouncing back after a tough game. Qatar proved tough times might bend them, but they won't break them. Qatar's journey to the top isn't a smooth ride. It's more like a roller coaster with thrilling highs and challenging twists. Imagine this: Qatar